Hello and good evening. Today is Saturday. It's the 3rd of August, 2024. It's about 5 p.m. I wanted to do a real quick, and this shouldn't take very long, but a real quick tropical update tonight because there's an area of concern in the Atlantic. The National Hurricane Center has not identified this as an area for investigation yet, but several of the weather models are picking up on it, so we wanted to give you a heads up. This would be something to be concerned about for next week, probably Friday into Saturday, perhaps as early as Thursday, but probably Friday and Saturday. And if you look on the satellite, I went back a couple of hours because this area is in nighttime now, but this is an area to the northeast of French Guiana, and it is about 2,700 miles away right now. But I wanted to show you what some of the weather models are doing with this. They're not blowing it up into anything huge, but they're making it into something kind of tropical. So I wanted to give you a heads up on that. And we'll start, as we usually do, with the model that is the US GFS model. And I'm going to make this a little easier to see on the screen here so that it's a little bigger. So let me do this. Okay, you should be able to see it. Okay, so right in here, this is what's called vorticity. So this is the spin in the upper levels of the atmosphere that would create a tropical storm. You can see it's kind of flat here, so not a lot of vorticity going on. As you see it moving, this is moving across the Lesser Antilles on Monday. And you can see it skirting the north coast of Venezuela as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday. And then it brings it right down here into the southern Caribbean waters near Panama. And the GFS has it starting to spin up here. And then look at what happens on Saturday. Actually, this would be for us Friday night. You can see it creates a little vorticity right over the islands, and then has it moving into the Yucatan Peninsula, weakening a bit, and then heading into the Gulf of Mexico, potentially to reform. Of course, we're talking a week out, so don't focus so much on exactly where it shows it going. Just focus on the idea that something is coming toward us that could grow into a tropical system. And this is the Euro model. And again, we see kind of a flat system here, not a lot of vorticity with it. By the way, this up here is our new tropical storm Debbie, about to cause a lot of havoc, rain-wise probably, not a lot of wind, but the potential up towards Savannah and Charleston of flooding rains is right now a big concern. We see this wave moving across the north coast of Venezuela again, and then starting to spin up as it comes into Nicaragua. And here on Friday, this would be midday Friday on this model, coming over the islands, not really probably even a tropical storm by this forecast model, but a tropical wave that would give us some rain for sure Friday into Saturday, and then having it move across the Yucatan into Mexico. And one last model to look at, this is the German icon. Again, we can see it over here, kind of flat. And as we move it across, we can see it picking up as it comes across the Lesser Antilles on Monday. And then moving Wednesday into this there's probably a name for it, the southern Caribbean north of Panama. Is that the Gulf of Panama? I'm not sure. I should learn my geography better. But then again, a little strengthening. It slams into the Mosquito Coast, and on Friday, this is again Friday midday, gives us a wave, tropical wave here before it moves into this main part of Central America and Mexico. So something to keep your eye on. We will watch it. I anticipate if this develops as the models show, then sometime in the next 48 hours we should see the National Hurricane Center start to pay attention to it. So you pay attention to it and we'll pay attention to it for you. Wanted to give a quick shout out since this is Saturday evening. Tomorrow is Lobster Day at Ikigai in French Harbor. The best lobster deal on the island, so head on over there and they'll take good care of you. Thank you for your attention, and you guys have a good Saturday night.